Our love for the unity of Nigeria has been taken for granted. We have been undermined and taken too far. I can tell you for truth that this entity called Nigeria might not be united for a very long time. Today, the North is enjoying the gold mine without putting anything on the table for national revenue. Today, the North have artisans, gold refiners, but they refused the jobs. They refused artisan modular refineries to operate in the Niger Delta. What else could be as marginalizing as that? In area, something you have at your backyard, you are being barred by so-called constitution and laws to benefit from it. But the one in the North have been given free hand to access it. What can be oppressive, suppressive, and more marginalized as that? Our love for the unity of Nigeria has been taken for granted. We have been undermined and taken too far. It will interest you to know that as of 2024, oil and gas made 92% of our export income in this country. 92%. And 6.38% of the country's GDP in this country. And yet we don't have a say in this country. I can tell you for truth that this entity called Nigeria might not be united for a very long time. Because the way things are going, it could be that any minute from now, to your own, O Israel, that is what we are going to see. Besides, right now, there is no constitution in this country. There is no constitution.
Yes, sir.
You can't lay hand on the 1999 constitution as a valid constitution being written, being accepted by the Nigerian people. No. Why won't the judiciary behave the way they are behaving? Because they know that there is no constitution. There is no constitution. Keep amending if you amend the 1999 constitution till thy kingdom come, there is no constitution. And let me tell you, the danger of that is that anybody can afford to manipulate that document that is not a Nigerian-owned constitution to favor them. To favor them. We are degenerating to one-party system. And then by the time we get to one-party system, I'm quite sure that we will also not be practicing democracy again. Because one-party system is opposed to democracy. True or false? So as we degenerate to one-party system, we should also try and start looking for another system of government that we call ourselves, and certainly not democracy. Nigeria is not operating a democratic government. We know that. We know that. The last democratic government we had in Nigeria was the Goodluck Jonathan's government. That was it. That was it. The 2015 election was robbed. But Goodluck Jonathan, whose ambition does not want the blood of anybody, decided to own up. Let me swallow the bitter pills and let Nigerians go forth and see what I am talking about. Nobody believed him. Today, Goodluck Jonathan is a father of modern day democracy, whether you like it or not. He is not desperate to come back to this messed up system. He's not desperate. And the judge do not allow him to come back. He has nothing doing there. He has maintained his legacy. Let him go on. The world needs him. Back to Rivers State. Mosen totally abhors, oppose the state of emergency. But we also smile at it because there is no constitution. So like we said, any sitting government can decide to manipulate the constitution. Of course, manipulating the constitution means that you have indirectly manipulated the judiciary. In this government, the judiciary is a department of the executive, not independent. A department, because it is whatever the executive tells the judiciary that they will do, and they will always do their legal gymnastic to put in facts together and dish it out to Nigerians. And this is what we are also going to expect in 2027. In 2027, there is no issue, no item that has been said by Major Isaac Jasper Adakaboro in his 12 days revolution that has not come to pass in Nigeria. All the things that he has said, all the issues that warranted him to shout for the Niger Delta Republic, we are experiencing it, we are feeling it every day. Probably we'll forget because as Nigerians we don't like books. So we think that is our enemy that is doing us. No. No. Major Isaac Jasper Adakaboro remains a living legend in the hearts and minds of the Jaws. He still lives on. His legacy still lives on. Which man at 29 could have such boldness, such courage, such resilience, ready to die at the pride of his youth for something nobody saw? Let the Nigerian estate continue to respect the German. The Jaws are packaged by God for a purpose he knows why we should be in this estate called Nigeria. We are not liked, we are envied, we are marginalized, we are oppressed. We are always cast as partial by any other group, yet they cannot do without us. The Nigerian state cannot do without the Jaw Nation and Niger Delta. They cannot. They cannot. They cannot. Not too long ago, children going to write exam, JAMB, I assume, were kidnapped in Bile. Children, about 6, 7, 8 of them. Consistently, there is kidnap going on. Interestingly, that same sea where they go to kidnap, we're told reliably that you have police marine boats, marine police boats littered here and there. You see? But when it comes to kidnapping, it is not their concern. But when it comes to illegal bumping, they will always go and look for it and probably have a share. That is how the Nigerian government have placed us. They place the security of national facility above humans. National facility above humans. But the Constitution said to protect first what? Life before property. But they choose property over life. That's how governance has condescended. That's how human beings have condescended in the eyes of government. It is high time government wake up for governance. It is high time they wake up. Because the Jaws will not compromise this for a very long time. Let me round up like this. The federal government will think that they have the Jaws in their pockets because they are favoring 1-2 quotas. And such things can be seen when they want to visit the Niger Delta. They felt that they have 1 or 2 persons in their pockets. And those are the people that they give contracts to every now and then. Those are the people that they pacify and they compensate every now and then. The good news for them is that they don't know how it will happen, when it will happen, where it will happen. But the Jaws will rise very soon. And the people that they think that they will continue to be patronizing will not do anything about it. Will not do anything about it. And if they think that they have the Jaws in their pockets, that's a pipe dream. They are daydreaming, mere dreaming. Mere dreaming. Because out of the creeks of the Jaw Nation, there is an emergence of more Isaac Boru. Warming up. Warming up. Warming up. Warming up. And those set of people are not the people that you think you can wish away. Because they are people who are vibrant, strong, intelligent, informed, and also have what it takes to contend. The pattern will change.
By all outward appearances, Nigeria presents itself as a unified, democratic nation. But when you peel back the curtain, what you find is a system deeply tilted, designed to favor some while suffocating others. At the core of this injustice lies a stark and painful truth. The Niger Delta bears the burden of Nigeria's wealth, while the North enjoys a disproportionate share of privilege, power, and impunity. It is nothing short of outrageous that while the Niger Delta is denied access to its own natural resources, the North is allowed to tap freely into its gold reserves with virtually no oversight. Artisanal miners in the North refine gold with impunity without contributing meaningfully to the national treasury. Meanwhile, the same government that turns a blind eye to this informal gold economy actively shuts down modular refineries in the Niger Delta, refineries that could have created jobs, stabilized local economies, and added to national wealth. This is the textbook definition of marginalization. One region is criminalized for trying to harness its resources, while another is permitted to exploit theirs unchecked. The message is clear. Resources in the North are for the North. Resources in the South are for everyone but the South. As of 2024, oil and gas accounted for 92% of Nigeria's export income and contributed over 6% to the country's GDP. And yet, the people of the Niger Delta, whose land, rivers, and health have been devastated to produce this wealth, have no real say in national decisions. They are not given equal political voice. They are not prioritized in development plans. Instead, they are silenced with token contracts, appointed puppets, and shallow political handshakes. This is not unity. This is economic colonialism in disguise. Let's stop pretending Nigeria has a working constitution. The 1999 constitution was not written by or for the Nigerian people. It is a military-imposed framework manipulated over the years to serve whoever is in power, typically a northern-dominated elite. Amend it 1,000 times, it will still remain a document without legitimacy. This is why the judiciary behaves as an arm of the executive. This is why justice in Nigeria is selective, distorted, and often weaponized. It's not a flaw of the system, it is the system. And that system has always been designed to benefit a few while disenfranchising the rest, particularly the Niger Delta. Nigeria is not a democracy. Let's say it plainly. The last real democratic transition happened in 2011 under Goodluck Jonathan, a man who placed national peace above personal ambition. His peaceful concession in 2015 was celebrated around the world, but here at home, it marked the beginning of the end of true democracy. Since then, elections have become a theatrical sham backed by force, money, and judicial acrobatics. We are sliding into a one-party state, and with it, a democratic facade covering a dictatorial reality. The executive manipulates the laws, the judiciary validates the manipulation, and the masses are left to suffer the consequences. It is a disgrace that in the face of rampant kidnappings, particularly affecting young children, the Nigerian government continues to prioritize the protection of oil installations over human life. Police marine boats roam our rivers not to protect citizens, but to hunt down those accused of tampering with oil pipelines. When the state values property over life, governance has lost its soul. Nigeria must wake up. The Niger Delta is tired. Tired of watching its wealth taken and its people forgotten. Tired of the injustice, the lies, and the fake unity. Tired of sacrificing for a country that refuses to recognize its worth. Let it be known, the Niger Delta cannot be silenced forever. The people cannot be pacified with crumbs, and the next wave of resistance will not be bought, bribed, or broken. If the federal government thinks it can contain this rising tide by patronizing a few individuals, it is deluding itself. A generation of fearless, intelligent, and unyielding sons and daughters of the Niger Delta is emerging. The North may control the politics, the North may manipulate the laws, but the Niger Delta holds the heartbeat of this nation's economy. And when that heartbeat stops, so does Nigeria. Until justice comes, there will be no peace. Until equity reigns, there will be no silence. The day of reckoning is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.